they're doing it, I think it causes more problems than it's worth. Unless they listen,
it can't cause problems if there's nothing there.
Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to One Thing for Certain. As always, I'm LA.
I'm Hollis.
So, I just want to say, a lot of y'all probably already know because I posted it on Instagram and the channel and everything else. I woke up Saturday morning to the news that we were over 4,000 subscribers.
That's crazy.
So, and I check every day, to be honest. I always look to see how many we added, So when I woke up and realized that we were over 4,000, I was like, holy crap, man. Like, I didn't even, honestly, man, when we were just talking before we started filming. When we first started this, by now we figured we have like 700-800 subscribers and, new channel. Never in a million years would I imagine in 6 months, a little less than 6 months, we'd be at 4,000.
That's crazy.
Actually headed toward 5,000.
That's crazy.
So, and like I said in my post, we couldn't have done this without all you guys. We thank you for the support.
100%.
We thank you for sharing the videos. I mean, I got a few people that every time we post a video, they send it out to like 10 people. And then all of a sudden I get all these questions. But it was really, I was overwhelmed with the response, to be honest. Like I said, I never in a million years would I imagine that at that amount of time we'd be over 4,000 subscribers already. And again, man, we couldn't have done it without you guys. You guys supported us from day one. So
absolutely. Just
want to say thank you. Real quick, I want to say I give a special shout out to a subscriber named Mariana465. She gave me one of the nicest compliments I think I've ever gotten in my life. It wasn't a flirty compliment or anything like that. She said that I had a beautiful mind. I was like,
I don't know if that's a compliment. Have you seen the movie Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, she was like, I'm like, okay, I thought about that. I was like, okay, is she saying I'm special or I don't know? But thank you. I'm assuming that was a nice compliment because she said she liked the things that we said.
Okay.
And we seem to get really in depth with what we talk about, which is good. But thank you, Mariana4615. And thank you for being a subscriber. She said she's seen all our videos. And so thank you again for that compliment. So, you start your Christmas shopping yet, man?
I'm not doing any. No shopping this year.
I can say for the first time, the first week of December, all my Christmas shopping is done.
Really? Wow.
I came home the other day and I had like 9 packages on my doorstep.
Wow.
All my stuff that I ordered is here except for one. I'm waiting on one package. Everything else is here. I just got to gift wrap it. My Christmas shopping is all done.
That's solid.
I couldn't believe it because normally I'll wait and wait, but for some reason I just jump right on it this year. So I'm pretty much done.
Yeah, no gifts from me this year.
Really?
No gifts. Only gifts I'm giving for my nephews,
yeah,
godchildren, goddaughter.
You got you.
I'm gonna buy them a share of stock in a particular company.
Gotcha.
That's gonna be the gifts I give.
I like I do every year. I bought myself a present.
Okay.
And when I tell you it was an impulse buy,
what did you get?
if I tell you, you wouldn't believe it.
Oh man.
So I'll show you a picture of after the
Oh, you got a picture of it.
Let me put it to you like this: it's something I know I didn't need.
Oh man, those are the best gifts.
Yeah, but I tell you, it was an impulse buy. Like, I got a notification from the company that your package is being shipped. I said to myself, goodness. I don't need that.
Man, those are the best gifts.
Exactly. So like I said, I do it every year, man. I get myself a Christmas present, especially this year. Once I was done with everybody's presents bought. I mean, everybody. So listen, tonight's topic is wow. We don't even know where to begin with this one. So I guess I need to start from the beginning. Let everybody know what's going on.
Let's do it.
So we have a viewer who him and his girlfriend had a disagreement about. She suspected that he was talking to other girls behind her back. So to prove his point that he wasn't, he gave her access to his phone. Right? Now, Anybody, listen. First of all, ladies, gentlemen, if somebody gives you complete access to their phone, 9 times out of 10 they don't have nothing to hide. Do you agree?
I agree with that.
So of course she looked through the phone, found nothing. I think there was some messages between him and his ex-girlfriend, but let me make sure they were strictly business text messages because he has a business on the side of his regular job, and she helps him get clients.
Okay.
So there was nothing out of the ordinary between those two. It was strictly business between those two. Okay, so now he asked her, well, since I let you see my phone, let me see yours.
Oof.
Guess who had dirt in their phone?
Not the woman.
The woman.
What?
Now, first of all, it blows my mind that you would confront your man and suspect your man is talking to other women, and you got the audacity to have that going on in your phone. So we're not done yet. That's leading up to the whole thing. So he decides to text the guy. And
now,
ask the guy.
From his phone?
From his phone. He
Okay.
texts the guy from his phone and say, hey, I'm not trying to start anything with you, but I found your number in my lady's phone. Is there anything going on with you guys? And if so, she's all yours.
That's a bad move. Bad move.
This is why this topic is so interesting. And for you guys out there watching, we want you to decide who was wrong in this scenario. Now, she's in her feelings because he reached out to that guy. Now, should he have reached out to the guy?
No. Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Not at all. Because let's be honest. If you don't trust your woman, are you going to trust what this guy says? What if he says nothing's going on, but there is something going on? What if he says something's going on, but there's nothing going on? To break you guys up, there's no way you can trust what he says. If you can't trust the person you're with, then you need to end it on that end. You shouldn't even go to him. Your commitment, your relationship is with her, not him.
Exactly. Now, even though I guess he tried to clean it up by saying, I don't have a problem with you. Listen, once you text another man or another woman, yeah, you have a problem with him. If you didn't, you wouldn't have texted him in the first place.
That's suspect.
Yeah. You had a problem with him. Mm-hmm. If you didn't, you wouldn't have texted him in the first place. That, again, we say this 1,000 times a video. This is just our opinion. Now, I would not have texted him. I'm going to be honest with you.
Not at all.
First of all, if you're in a relationship where you got to be looking at each other's phones, that's a red flag right there.
Big time. Big time.
If you're in a relationship with somebody that wants access to your phone or goes through your phone, that's a red flag right there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that never turns out good. And honestly, even if you're not doing anything, they should not be going through your phone. That's a very insecure person. Now, even though she asked to see his phone, this is a different scenario. She asked to see the phone. He gave her the phone. But again, I want to go back to what I said earlier. How do you have the audacity to question him about him doing something and you doing something to yourself?
But not only that, how do you give him your phone knowing that there's evidence in the phone?
Okay. Now, this is what I think. I personally believe that she was expecting to find something in his phone.
And she was thrown off.
And she was going to, once he found her text messages to the guy, she would be able to say, well, look at what you're doing. That's what I think she was doing.
But I would say no, because she looked through his phone first.
Yeah, but
did they exchange phones at the same time?
No, she looked through his phone first.
So she couldn't say, well, look what I found on your phone, because she's already didn't find anything.
But I think she was expecting to.
I think she was probably expecting to, but once she looked through the phone and didn't find anything, she committed herself to, if I don't give him my phone, I might as well be guilty.
She didn't have to give him the phone.
But you're guilty.
Oh yeah.
If you get my phone and question me and find nothing, and in the exact same conversation, I say, "Hey, let me get your phone," and you say, "Oh no."
So if your significant other asks you for your phone, do you feel like you are required to give him or her your phone?
No, I'm grown.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not required.
Again, I don't think that I have to give you my phone.
That's correct.
I've been in one relationship my entire life where I gave somebody the code to my phone. Now I didn't have to. I just did it. Mm-hmm. I didn't have nothing to hide.
Now, whether I would give my phone or not, that's a different question.
But that was voluntary. She didn't ask for it. I just gave it to her.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
But in this situation right here, I wouldn't have reached out to that guy. Once I can't even believe this. I'm slipping. Did I tell you what the text messages said?
No.
Yeah, here we go. He gave me permission to tell everybody what the text messages said.
What did it say?
He asked her out.
Ooh.
And her response was possibly.
Possibly.
Now, you're in a relationship. Why would you possibly consider going out on a date with somebody?
Now, that's bad.
Oh, you think?
But that's not the worst thing.
No, it ain't the worst.
So, what was there other damning information that was sent through text?
No. I don't even know if he got past that. I think he was just bothered by the fact that another guy asked his woman out, and instead of her saying, I'm in a relationship, she said possibly.
Which is wrong, which is bad.
Yeah, she's dead wrong.
But I mean, that's not to the point where I'm going to say, oh my gosh, she ain't no good. That could be her uncomfortable of rejecting him. They may be friends. They may have a long history. I mean, I don't know the circumstances around it. It's still wrong. But what I'm saying, there's context to being wrong.
Let me say this right here. And this goes for anybody that wants to take this advice. I don't care what you think. It's not people get all bent out of shape about the text messages. Mm-hmm. You know what I always go to when I hear these scenarios?
What's that?
How did this person get your number in the first place?
Again, that goes to the context. Are they long-term friends? There's a lot that goes into that.
The conversations that you guys are having.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a relationship, you know what an inappropriate relationship is.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know what an inappropriate conversation is.
Absolutely.
It should not. I mean, just like this guy said, "Hey, here's my phone." Him and his girlfriend, yeah, they were having communication with each other, but it was strictly business. There was nothing in that phone that said him and the ex-girlfriend was still, have. They might have had feelings for each other, but the text messages.
But those conversations can go from friendly to more than friendly really quick. So, should a man and woman that are both in relationships, or one is in a relationship, should they even text each other in the first place?
If you trust if I'm dating somebody, you have a male friend or a male ex-boyfriend or whatever, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you can't text him.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
It's nothing wrong if it's nothing. Listen,
nothing wrong with what?
I don't think it's wrong if you text and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Just because listen, again, I've said this before on this channel. Everybody I've dated, we're friends.
Okay.
I don't have one person that I broke up with and we're not friends. Do I text every now and then and say, "Hey, how you doing?" I have. I've texted ex-girlfriends and said, "Hey."
Do you still have feelings for those people?
Do I still have feelings for them? That's a difficult question to answer.
But that's why I think it's not as black and white as.
It's
nothing wrong with a text message from a friend. It depends on the context of the relationship.
It depends on the conversation. If I text you and say, "Hey, how you doing?" and you say everything's good, how about you? And I'm
gonna say the intent. I'm gonna say if you know there's a guy or girl that you are friends with that likes you more than a friendly level, that person shouldn't contact you and you shouldn't contact them. Because what's their motive? If it's completely platonic, that's one thing.
You will know if those messages are beyond just checking in on each other.
But again, if you know, and this goes for guys, because I can speak for guys. Right. There are a lot of guys that stay around just long enough to get in good.
Oh yeah,
I've done it.
Happens all the time.
All the time. That's just how men operate. Sometimes women aren't available, so men stay around for a long time trying to wait their turn.
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
So if you know that person has a certain romantic inclination to you, then that should be a person you talk to.
Okay, this is what I think. And if you disagree with me, if you guys disagree with what I'm saying, that's fine. Let's say you text them once or 2 times a month or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. The problem is when you start texting them every day or 3-4 times a week, then there's a problem.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem.
That's definitely a problem.
But I think beforehand, if you know that a person has feelings for you and you're in a relationship and they still text you, it's a temperature check. They're just texting to see what mood are you in today. What's going on in your relationship?
It all depends on how you. I'll give you an example. 2 days ago, I had an ex text me.
Okay.
Just to check to see how I was doing. She said, been a while since I talked to her. I just want to see how you were doing. I said, everything's good. How you doing?
Would you ever date that person again?
Nah. I mean, we're really good friends, but we wouldn't date again.
So you say that. Would they say the same thing?
I mean, I don't know what she would say, but here's the thing. She's had access to me for a long time.
Okay.
If she was really interested in trying to get back with me or whatever, I really think she would have jumped on
But
that.
but you're not in a relationship right now, correct?
That's true.
So it's a little different. Is single, you can get text from anybody.
I just, in my view, I don't think it's an issue.
So
Checking on an ex.
So let's say you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And she's getting text messages from a guy that in her mind she knows this guy likes her.
Well, there's a difference if you know.
But that's what I'm talking about. Because women know. They like to act like they don't know.
Yeah, they act like they don't know. They know.
They know what guys are just lingering around, waiting for their chance to jump in. So that's where I say if that's the case, those conversations shouldn't be had. They do because, I mean, that's just the reality of life. People communicate, even though you may flirt with somebody that you'll never intend on trying to pursue. But it's just that banter that men and women have sometimes.
That's true. Listen, we're gonna pose this question to you guys out there. Do you think it's a good idea to exchange phones with your significant other?
Would you exchange?
Yeah, would you exchange your phone with? I personally, I don't think there's a point in doing it. I think it causes more problems than it's worth. Unless listen,
it can't cause problems if there's nothing there.
Yeah, because me and you had a conversation before we started filming. Unless you give me a reason to be wanting to go through your phone, I'm not going through your phone.
No,
I have no reason to go through your phone.
Not at all.
I'm just gonna trust you until that old expression. I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to.
Facts.
So I don't have and you go through my phone. You know, if we're in a relationship, I can promise you're not gonna find anything in my phone.
But see, what do you? If I'm in a relationship, there may be messages in my phone that I probably shouldn't have. That doesn't mean I'm cheating. That doesn't mean I'm taking it too far.
Yeah, because somebody can send you a text message and you like,
or it could be that playful banter that you have with some of those female friends, friends of the opposite sex, that you just have those playful conversations here and there. Nothing serious.
Moral of the story is don't date insecure people.
Facts.
There we go. We just cleaned that up really quick.
Facts.
Don't date insecure people because it never ends well. I can tell you right now.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we posed that question. Hit us up, let us know. Do you think it's a good idea to exchange phones with your significant other? I personally don't think it's a point in doing it. So with that being said, listen, we've been discussing having a 3-part series. We'll get with you guys a little later on that. But we're gonna close it out by again thanking everybody for letting us get over 4,000, headed into 5,000. Honestly, I guarantee you by the end of this month we'll probably be at 5,000 subscribers by now. So thanks again for all the amazing support. We couldn't do it again without you guys. And until next video, peace.
Peace.